When love blooms. In the quiet town of Willowbrook, where the days rolled on in peaceful harmony, two souls were about to embark on a journey that would forever alter the course of their lives. It was a story of love that blossomed like the most delicate of flowers, unfolding with each passing season. Emily was a young woman with an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. She had moved to Willowbrook to work as a librarian, seeking solace among the dusty shelves of books and the hushed whispers of readers. Her heart was like an undiscovered novel, waiting for the right person to turn its pages. Nathan, on the other hand, was a rugged gardener who tended to the town's beloved botanical garden. He had a special gift, a green thumb that could coax life from even the most stubborn of plants. Nathan's soul was deeply intertwined with the earth, and he found solace in the company of blossoms and blooms. Their paths first crossed one bright spring morning when Emily decided to take a stroll through the botanical garden. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers in bloom, and the garden was a tapestry of colors that danced in the morning sunlight. As Emily wandered through the garden, she came across a strikingly beautiful rosebush, its petals a deep crimson. She couldn't resist the temptation to reach out and touch one of the velvety blooms. Just as her fingers brushed against the petals, a voice interrupted her reverie. "That's my favorite rose," Nathan said with a warm smile. He had been watching her from behind a row of tall sunflowers. Startled, Emily turned to face him. "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to." Nathan chuckled, cutting her off. "No need to apologize. The roses here are meant to be touched and admired." As they stood among the flowers, Nathan began to share stories about each plant and its unique characteristics. Emily was captivated by his knowledge and passion for gardening. They spent hours talking, their conversation flowing like a gentle stream. Over the next few weeks, Emily found herself visiting the botanical garden more frequently. Each time she did, she would seek out Nathan, and they would explore the garden together. Emily marveled at the way Nathan cared for the plants, nurturing them with tenderness and dedication. One sunny afternoon, as they sat on a bench beneath a flowering cherry blossom tree, Emily couldn't help but confide in Nathan. "I've always been drawn to books because they hold so much knowledge and wisdom. But being here with you, among these living, breathing plants, feels like a different kind of enlightenment." Nathan smiled, his eyes crinkling at the corners. "Nature has a way of teaching us things that books cannot. It's the poetry of life, written in petals and leaves." As the seasons changed, so did their friendship. They attended local events together, explored the town's hidden gems, and shared secrets they had never told anyone else. Emily found herself drawn to Nathan's gentle nature and his ability to make her feel like the most important person in the world. One crisp autumn day, Emily and Nathan found themselves in the heart of the botanical garden, surrounded by trees ablaze with vibrant red and gold leaves. Emily turned to Nathan, her heart racing, and said, "Nathan, there's something I need to tell you." Nathan looked at her, his eyes filled with curiosity. "What is it, Emily?" Taking a deep breath, Emily confessed, "I've fallen in love with you, Nathan. Your passion for life and the way you care for this garden have touched my heart in ways I can't describe." Nathan's heart swelled with emotion as he replied, "Emily, I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you that I've fallen in love with you too. You are the most beautiful flower in my garden, and my heart has been yours since the day we met." With their hearts laid bare, Emily and Nathan leaned in and shared their first kiss beneath the autumn leaves, sealing their love with a promise that their journey together was just beginning. Their love story continued to bloom like the flowers in the botanical garden. They supported each other's dreams, with Emily finding inspiration for her writing in the garden's beauty, and Nathan expanding his garden to include varieties of roses from around the world. One spring, on the anniversary of their first meeting, Nathan led Emily to a secluded corner of the garden where he had planted a rose bush with petals the color of her favorite books. He knelt down and presented her with a single crimson rose, its fragrance filling the air. "Emily," Nathan said, his voice filled with love, "this rose is a symbol of our love, a love that bloomed in this garden. Will you marry me and let our love continue to grow like the flowers that surround us?" Tears of joy glistened in Emily's eyes as she said, "Yes, Nathan, I will marry you, and together we will cultivate a love that will last a lifetime." And so, in the heart of the botanical garden, surrounded by the beauty of nature and the love that had bloomed between them, Nathan and Emily began a new chapter in their love story. A chapter filled with the promise of a future as vibrant and enduring as the flowers that graced their garden. In Willowbrook, where the days rolled on in peaceful harmony, two hearts had discovered that love, like the seasons, had its own perfect timing. And in the garden where their love had first taken root, they would continue to nurture it year after year as it bloomed and flourished, a testament to the enduring power of love.